Bro. I mean, like, really? Like, flashlights and ODD. Why? What is so funny about flashlights and ODD? Well, look, let's just say this. If you can't realize what people are selling you and doing, you're just never gonna get it. It's never gonna happen. Um, some things just can't be explained very well, but the one thing that I do know is this. If you cannot differentiate between selling flashlights and doing actual journalism or news, pick what you're doing. I can shut the car off now. There's no purpose to selling flashlights. There can't be. Like, I want to sell a $9 flashlight. That's what I aspire to be in life. Really? Really? Really, you travel around the country by selling flashlights? I didn't realize this. I'm amazed. Meanwhile, you go to these places, right? You visit states, you take signs, you take pictures by signs, but yet, hmm, what are you auditing? You stand there and film, but at the same time, like, who are you holding accountable? Seriously. I heard him do one good one that was down in Texas, and I'm like, I'm impressed. He knows what he's talking about. But then we look today and he's selling flashlights. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just me, but when you come to the state and you don't say, hey, I want to meet up with you, or hey, nice to meet you, or nothing. You get nothing. If you try and send a message, you don't get a call, you don't get talking to, you don't, hey, buddy, what's up? Nothing. Yeah, who's he talking about? Look, I'm not going to put no names out there because I'm not into that. But I'm going to say that I seen something so disturbing that I felt like talking about it. Flip and flop and flip and flop. And in this community, what is it all about? Is it all, I mean, is it all about the money? Is it all about what is it all about? Because, you see people's true colors when they got 16 flat. I don't know. My mind is blown right now. I just don't get it. Do you guys really give a crap about flashlights? I mean, seriously, bro. And people still waiting on NNP. What do you say? At least not selling raincoats to flat. Raincoats. Oh shoot. Kinda. Okay, so you I gotta quit because this is just gonna sound. He was. I don't. Yes, Carolina and Fort Worth. What do you think about it? Let's talk about it because why am I so disturbed and perturbed by what he's who sent him? Who sent him to him and said, "Hey, could you sell this for me? Is this the love of his life? This is what he wants to be doing, and this is what generates and pays the bills. So hey, let's do it." Am I just hating on something that makes no sense at all? You want me to come on your channel? I've never been allowed on your channel. So if you want me to roll over to your channel, I can do that later, like tonight or something. You tell me a time. I take a lot of crap, but I'm not putting up with the bullshit. I'm okay with that. What? No, no, no. I feel like I've been never been allowed on your channel. I've come into your chats, but I've never. I don't know if we've. See, you kind of. I don't even know because you don't do StreamYards, right? I feel like you don't do StreamYards, so when I come in there, I just always felt like everybody was always causing so much drama, so I never talked like that much. You know how I go and cause a ruckus in everybody's room? That's what they say. I was going on around 3 p.m. with Peanut 411. It's confusing, but yes, I do an hour. Then I open the panel. So you go live for about an hour, and then you do the panel. Uh, oh, here, Desert. Let me here, we got you there. Okay. You having some breakfast? Yeah, I was up late last night. Lady D's panel was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Um, you know, I feel the love. Lady D kept it classy, and she always amazes me how she sits and listens. So I think you're gonna do a StreamYard. I do a show trying to set a topic, but nobody ever has questions or comments on topic. They always want to talk about silly BS, and I I totally get that. That well, I'm not saying that I'm the most knowledgeable person, so you may not find me the most interesting, but I think if I'm able to listen and learn, and that's half the battle. Just being able to sit there and listen to someone's point of view, how they see it. But a lot in this community don't understand to listen is to learn. And sometimes you just close your mouth and open your ears, you'll get a lot more out of it, right? I hope that made sense to somebody. Sometimes I confuse myself with what I say. I think I have some powerful shows ignored by those waiting to make insults. Right. They're insulting because they don't know, they don't understand, they can't grasp what one possesses. They can't see anything past what their little mind will not open up. Yes, a lot of people don't understand, don't get it. You're at 3 o'clock, CFW. Hair and makeup right now. CFW says, hit that like button. And I understand this was short on some flashlight ODD stuff or ADHD stuff. It's like someone went from doing audits to selling flashlights, and I don't know. I'm on the fence right now. Not sure what I want to do and where I want to go in life, but I'd bet no. Do I have a flashlight in the car? No, I don't. Do I have one on the end of my phone? Yes, I do. So I guess Apple thought the flashlight was important too. Yes. Well, no, I'm not. Okay, not. I'm not saying I'm going to jail. I don't know. It just it's gonna take probably 6 months to a year to get through court. No, I'm not through court yet. No deals have been offered, put up on the table, so nothing like that. But you start feeling the pinch, and that's how it is. Some people don't understand that it weighs heavy on people, on your conscience when you have court pending, and they don't get the the way it feels because they've never sat in a courtroom, and they've never been charged with literally heinous crimes. Okay, that's what they are. They charge you with mean things, like mean spirited things. Like, I wouldn't wish that upon anybody else, and I wouldn't hold anybody accountable. And probably, I mean, the most that I try and do is say that the cops are out of line, they're out of control. So mouse wicked development, there's a sign to this that I don't like what the cops do. I truly don't. They're not. being honest. They're not, when you go to court, you're not being treated like a human being. If that makes sense. So, with that being said, a lot of people are convicted, thrown away, treated like garbage. Then after the conviction, they're another garbage. Um, they're treated like garbage throughout their life. Hello, Kelly. Um, you cannot defend an open liar. If you're a liar and your heart's not in the right place, what I choose to do is walk away. Um, I've never seen you on panel. I don't know how many more panels I'll be doing. I don't mind doing panels, but burden of the proof is the key to winning in court. They want to not show the evidence or even the logic to many times. Yes. So when you get into court, their job is to paint the picture as dark as they can. And every time you try and speak, they say objection. You can't say that. You know, that's what poor Dirt Farmer said in his case, you marijuana. So they say, you know what? You can't use that word. You're not allowed to use medical marijuana. And if you let them get away with that, you will lose the case. And you know what? You'll lose the case anyways. There's a possibility and there's a big probability you're going to be labeled a felon. We know this from certain people. So and certain people can choose to talk on that and or not, but they should keep yelling it from the rooftops that that's how they were treated. Okay? The courts don't care. They're going to keep saying what they're saying. So guess what I'm going to keep doing? I'm going to keep telling my story the way I see it. So who says I use a forbidden word? The argument of description is not the element they can provide to you. Who says I use a forbidden word? The argument of description is not the element they can provide to you. The description is not the element that they can provide to you. And it's weird because some things I can grab onto and some things I can't. And I can't figure them out in my head. You know, it's that visual. Why I do YouTube also is so that I can visually see, hear, and understand, right? So I do like doing the panels, right? Okay, so they want to speak the devil's language and lies instead of the language of the heart with love and compassion. You may have the best hair beard combination at this moment. Maybe. Maybe it's the light. Maybe it's the lighting to the beard. Your description IDs, you're not the courts. So to restrict your description, they do not like is in their favor 100% of the time. Your description ID. 100% of the time, they don't like what your description is. They don't like how you're saying it. They don't like how you're putting it out there. You're not saying it in the right courts language. You're not speaking their language. Their language is something different for some reason. It couldn't be that it was this simple. So I say the story like this. We can do a panel now on this topic. Do you know how to StreamYard with your phone? I do know how to StreamYard with my phone. I don't have enough time right now. Otherwise, I would. And I would get the StreamYard panel and we could start this back up again. I am sitting... So, like I said, I had a lot of shit going on yesterday. Nobody believes me, but here, I'll show you guys where I'm at. Just so... or I spend most of my life is at the hospital. I'll probably be down in Minnesota here pretty quick at the Mayo Clinic, and I don't see they still the Minneapolis, but it's either going to be Minneapolis or it's going to be Mayo Clinic, but one of the two. See how I'm behaving and not going after. El Sancho wants me to take note. You know what I'm saying? He wants me. I'm taking note. So you just be a good wrench there, El Sancho, and you'll be just fine. Um, uh, I'm not gonna say that I'm sick because it's not about me. It never has been. But I got so much shit going on in my life. It is what it is, man. Um, you know what? You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. You know, and that's the way I feel a lot. People just dismiss what you're saying anyways. You don't believe it till you see it. So my health is well, I got my own stuff on the 31st. August 31st. So if we talk about my medical, I got a x-ray and on my chest, and I got a lung test, so a breathing test, and yeah, so soon enough, I mean, we'll see how long I can talk to you and keep my breath, right? You know, when I'm walking down the road and I'm huffing and puffing, you guys can hear it, man. You hear it in the lungs. You ain't getting enough breath, and eventually you just pass out. But that's that's fine. It is what it is, man. Ain't nobody care. Nobody wants to hear it either. So I try not to talk about it. Jason, I know you got some stuff going on. Um, and if you waited for life, you'd be waiting forever, right? So if we wait for what we love to do and we don't do it, you waste all them minutes, hours, years, and you don't get them back. You don't even get a chance to have a voice because you just go die in a corner because you can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people, man. They go from doing perfectly normal to perfectly passed out, and I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to do because there's nothing you can do. All you can do is stand there and watch and help and turn the. I don't know. All you can do is save them. You know, you hear the thuds and you help. So that's all I know how to do, man. People don't get it. They don't understand that they can be standing there 1 minute and the next they're gone. So take life and do with it as you please. You know, you can make a joke of it, you can ridicule others, you can choose to berate others, you can choose to cut them down, but life is really short when it comes down to it, when you think about it. So I don't choose to sell flashlights. Maybe I do just sit here and babble on. I don't know. That's all for the interpretation of who sees you as what they see you as. So um, yeah, anyone that tells you life isn't hard, they're 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 off the rocker, man. Anybody that says you haven't had it tough, I think from last night, that's boy, that sums it up in a nutshell. Hard and harder just keeps getting harder. So but I'm not. Um, you don't know no give up. Your head does not know no give up. It just keeps going. So if it wasn't for your brain, boy, you'd be SOL. But sometimes I think what we do wrong is we overthink stuff. We think it too far ahead to where it can be detrimental to us, our health. You know, people don't really need to be jumping out of planes. They don't need to be going on plane rides, jet setting. Uh, Hiking is. I've seen a lot of people get hurt hiking. I hear a lot of stuff coming out of the Palisades State Park to where, yeah, she fell, she hit her head. He fell, he hit his head, and it's just nonstop. It's like, oh, I fell out of a tree. What the fuck you doing up in a tree? You know? But to each their own. Some people like to tree climb. I don't know. Yeah, out at the lake, whatever. I'll roll my window down here. I gotta keep watching for who I'm picking up, you know? Oh, shut up. We don't gotta hear that now. You still have that Daniel Bryan since he returned? Yeah, I do. Well, I don't know about since he returned, but yeah, I still got the Yes Yes shirt. I wear it every now and then. Life's like a movie. When you die, the movie ends. Yes. Oh, I enjoy it. I do. Uh, I've seen a lot of people, right? They get into this, and even with their addictions, and they continue on, and they want out. They want help. They're trying to do YouTube, and what you find is even on accepted, they're kicked out, they're ostracized, and this is what eventually leads to their just destruction and downfall, because everybody just gives up on them. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen it already in the YouTube community, and I try and shy away from them kind of stories, right? Not that I don't want to talk about it, but because it's sad. It's like, you know, that's a little depressing in and of itself. Nobody wants to hear about it. Nobody wants to hear the names, you know, again and again and again. What's happening, peeps? La Cruz, Colorado. La Luz de Colorado. Most to themselves, though. Yes, if you see them, they're putting it up to their lips themselves. They're smoking it themselves. We on it themselves. So keep it just is what it is. And I don't claim it any other way. I do it to myself, but here's the knowledge that I possess is that other people do it to themselves too. So the same as I'm going through it, it's gonna get you too. And so the hypocrite side of this is that, well, one person says this and the other person says that, and you think you're right and I think I'm right. Either way, the hypocritical crap just goes round and round and round. And what do we learn from it? Nothing. You know, you can either learn how to be a decent human being, or you're always gonna stumble and stumble and stumble. And hey, you're gonna stumble even if you are a normal human being. By your standards, if you're normal, you're still gonna stumble and you're still gonna fall. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. In this climate, it is ripe. You're gonna enjoy it. I guarantee it. All them rich people are coming down a notch. There's nothing left they can do or say. It is what it is. So, and speaking of parking lots, everybody's always doing something in parking lots, you know. Puget Sound, he sees a lot. But, to ostracize somebody in the community and not make them feel welcomed and to plan the attack and to go on the offensive. I mean, I enjoy it, you guys. This is people at their finest. And I love to see it because they hide behind they're not real names, and they think they know something about you, and they're trying to, some are trying to get to know you genuinely. I can hear it. In some people's voice. Some people come across arrogant. You like to sit back later and watch yourself. You like to see the trigger point when you get triggered. So you'll go back and you'll rewatch. Oh, that got me really, really fired up really quick. So then you watch weeks later, are they going to bring up the same subject? And is it going to be the same person? Do you know what I'm saying? So people kind of inherently do that. They just go back to what they know. And they also go back, they gravitate and grab onto what they know about you. They're just going to say what we know. We know about, say Steve Pinder. We know about these people. And you're like, but do you really know Steve? No. The furthest I got with it was he was a cop sucker. He kicked me out of his room, and that was it. We were done. Again, you try to get to know a guy, and he kicks you out of his room, and that happened. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the next day you get swatted. Like, bro, you have to understand how you treat someone else is how they're going to treat you, and no different in life. You get what you give. So if you're sitting there on your high horse and your pedestal, and you keep talking down to people, you keep disrespecting people, my thoughts are this: what goes around comes around. It's gonna happen to you. You gotta get it. You're gonna reap what you sow. You're gonna, what you do to others is how it comes back off on you tenfold. There's I'm gonna do. I just ended a call. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna take my call. Apparently, this one's important, so we're gonna get back to it. No, I am not in jail. Someone thinks I'm in jail. I'm in my car. Hold on. Jeez. All right, I gotta let you guys go, dude. Peace. Well, what time? Wicked. Did you pick a time? 6 o'clock? 5 o'clock? I'll do a show tonight for sure. More than welcome. If you have discarded too well, wonder what my intent will leave when I pass as well. See you at 7-ish. 7-ish. Okay. Yep. Give or take. And I know it's not a perfect science. If you go live, you go live. If I catch you, I catch you. I'll make sure. I think I get the bell or whatever click. So I don't see you go live very often, and I can understand why. So definitely meet you over there on your turf, and maybe we can have a better conversation at 7. I don't know. Every now and then I get some good. What's up, Too Tall? Too Tall in the house. Brownies and shoot, I want brownies and a apple fritter. I normally run for 2 hours. I'm live every day. See Freedom TV and Reality 101. What's up, FV Tuna Time? Did I see Hunter in here? DSS. I was looking for him. Oh, there he is. All right, DSS. Welcome back to the fam. All right. Let me get off of here. Let me go call the bro and see what he's up to. I think he's down in Washington or California, heading towards California or something. So we'll give him a call here and see what he's doing. Please, Wiki is shutting down for 90 days. A hazard we will have to deal with. Oh, that's no good. That is no good. Shutting down for 80 days. Time to get your what do you call it? Interview in now. That's what it is. We'll see you at 7. Peace.